People think it's stubbornness, but all it is that dog blood in them. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to hurt themselves. They don't want to have anything bad happen. It's out of their comfort zone. They rely on you. And a horse will just, most horse flesh will just go till they're down or hurt or can't do anymore, you know. And so that's where these guys are pretty smart, and that's just coming from the donkey all the way, I think. I've been around horse flesh all my life, but when I grew up, it was on more of a small scale. My dad only had 3 horses then. So I kind of grew up with an understanding being around him and stuff, and he usually put shoes on him himself. And Wendy's dad the same way. Wendy's dad was an actual farrier. He went to school and learned it and did it for a side job. And a lot of our shows we go to and stuff's just over the hill and into Montana and Idaho, and I always started at least by Memorial Day. And we probably hit about 4 to 5 shows a summer.
They trust Russ because Russ has never put him in a situation that would hurt them. And so once they build their trust, then you can pretty much do whatever you want.
In the summertime, I'd get off about 3:30 actually. Wendy and Trevor would have them all ready to harness and cleaned up, and I'd come throw the harness on and we'd all jump in the wagon and order a pizza and head downtown. And I'd drop Wendy off and she'd go and buy the pizza, and I'd go around the block, and she'd come back out with the pizza and get back in the wagon, and we'd eat it on the way home. We'd do that probably 3 nights a week. It wasn't always pizza, but we had to kind of eat on the run like that when we were working at getting them ready for something, you know. Is you coming to look for us? Step up, girl. Whoa.
Trevor loved to ride the most because he just loved to wave at the grandstand, and he loved that part. And after he's doing better, after his cancer, and we started going back to the shows again and stuff, it was really a joy to watch him sit up there. So.
I do a team class.
Yep, he does the team class with those 2 right there. And he's done a cart class with Jill, and he drives them. And then I would drive
a cart.
I would drive the ladies' cart class and the ladies' team class. It was a lot of money. A lot of people couldn't understand why we'd want to spend that much money doing a hobby like this. And with Trevor the way he is and everything, it was wonderful for him because everyone accepted him. He loved riding in the wagon. Oh my gosh. And waving at the people. Even when he's driving his team, he's still waving instead of driving the team. But all in all, it was a lot of work. It was extremely a lot of work. But after we got to the shows, then it was worth it. I loved all the shows because of the people that we met and the friends that we made. You can't even put a price on that. I mean, we met so many great people, and on so many ribbons that I told him that when he dies, instead of having flowers put on his casket, he's gonna have a big bouquet of all of his ribbons.
A ribbon spray.
A ribbon, yep, that's what he's having.
Back when the mules were really young and stuff, we did a lot of wagon rides around the holidays and stuff.
They'd always come over to the house and we'd have this great big dinner, and we'd hook up the girls and put them in the people mover wagon, and we'd go to town and come back, and we did that for what, 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
It was just so much fun.
And some years it was
so cold.
It was 3 degrees and everybody brought everything they owned and put it on.
I mean,
nobody could recognize each other.
We'd say, do you really want to go out on a wagon ride? Yes. And we're like, oh my gosh, okay.
We'd get back into the barn and back him into the barn and shut the doors, and Mills's faces would all be frozen over, and moisture around their muzzles, you know, be frozen.
Honestly, I think that for myself, I think I could have gave up the shows and all the hard work if it wasn't for the people that we have met and the friends we have made. That kept us going for quite a while. Holy cow, this is fun.
Yeah. Fun when you got animals this good.
I'd say.